continue with our chapter number 7, part 1, that is dissolution. We have understood that what the dissolution means. Now for dissolution we need one account, that is a new account for us known as a realization account. So today we are going to learn first what you mean by realization account. Realization account is an account which is open at time of dissolving business. Account in which we are going to transfer all our assets, all our liabilities, and through this account only we will sell all our assets, collect the cash, we pay all our liability, make the payment, and whatever difference is there will be transferred to capital account. So that is what our realization account. Now, how many type of realization account are there? The MCQ question you may have that there are two type of realization account. One is the first method of realization account. Another is the second method of realization account. What is the first method? First method means when you transfer all the assets and all the liabilities from the beginning to the realization account, and then you sell it out assets and make the payment of liability through the realization account. That what I have explained in the meaning of realization account. That is your first method of realization account. Second method. In second method, what the partners are doing? They are selling the asset by use of asset account itself. Only the profit or a loss, whatever they have, that to be transferred to realization account. In the same manner, all the liabilities are paid through the liability account itself, and then the liability account will be closed. So second method, you have very less number of entries. Only when there is a need of transferring to the realization profit or loss, that only to be transferred. That is the second method of realization account. Next is that is a journal entry at time of preparing realization account. Today here we are going to understand the format of realization account with the first method. And in the first method, while understanding the specimen which is given on the textbook page number 286 for your reference, we will also do the journal entry. See, this is a specimen. You have debit side, you have credit side as per the first method. As we say, we are going to transfer all our asset first to realization account. Very first entry you have realization account debit to asset account credit. Assets are having debit balance. To close those assets, you have to credit. So we are debiting realization account and crediting asset account. So all land and building, plant, machinery, furniture, you have any other asset, all are to be transferred. That is the debtors and stock and all the assets, means receivable and whatever you have. Second journal entry, we transfer all the provisions. Whatever we have, the provisions are also to be transferred to realization account. Funds and provisions have credit balance. So to close it, we have to debit. So all the provision account debit to realization account credit going to be your journal. The provisions like you have bad debt reserve, you have depreciation fund, you have discount reserve on data. Clear? All provision, whatever, workman accident compensation fund you may have created a provision, all will come over here. The third step, you have to transfer all other liability other than provision. So all the liability are also having credit balance. To close those account, we will debit the liability and credit the realization account. So your journal entry becomes that creditors account debit, bills payable account debit, bank overdraft account debit, workman profit sharing fund account debit. Any outstanding expenses are there, all are to be debited to realization account credit. So we have transferred all assets here. We have transferred provision and all liability up to here. So these three journal entry are only transfer entry. It means your assets and liability accounts are closed. Now we have to sell. Assets are meant for sell. If you get money, then only you can pay money. So next entry is that we are going to sell of an asset. So what will happen? When you sell all asset, cash will be realized. So cash account debit 2. Now everything at one place, that is realization account. So now forget individual asset or liability account, everything to be done through realization. So you have the journal entry cash or bank account debit to realization account credit. So here you are going to collect the money from the sale of your various assets. So that is going to be your fourth journal entry. Now you have received money. What you will do with that money? You have the liability to pay. So we are now going to make the payment of all our liabilities. So the payment to be done, and again the journal entry will be realization account debit to cash and bank account credit. So here payment of liability to be done. That is what the fifth journal entry you have understood. Now it may happen that particular partner may be taking asset for own consumption. Partner say, as you are selling an asset, why not I take? We are allowing him to take the asset. So again here we have to write the journal entry, that is partners capital account debit to realization account credit, because instead of cash we have to debit partners capital account. We treat it like a drawings of a partner. Understood? Like this, if any particular partner accepts the liability to pay. For an example, wife loan is there. Then partner say, I will pay the loan. Don't worry. I will make an arrangement. It means that we have to write the journal entry realization account debit to partner's capital account. It means we have increased the capital balance of that partner because he has accepted to pay the liability and he admit that he will pay. Like this, if you have any unrecorded liabilities, it may possible when you wind up the business you come across with unrecorded asset also, with unrecorded liability also. So if assets are there, you gain something. If liability are there, you have to make the payment. So here we are doing that payment on unrecorded liability. So again the journal entry same, realization account debit to cash or bank account credit, because you are making payment. So cash and bank goes out. Like this, when you have that any sale of unrecorded asset, you are getting some money because you found some asset here and there. You have found it, you sold it out. So cash and bank account debit to realization account credit, because you have received income from the sale of such asset. In the same manner, we have the dissolution expense. Dissolution expense is the first expense to be recorded at time of your dissolution of business. So dissolution expense also to be paid by cash or bank. So the journal entry, your realization account debit to cash or bank account towards the dissolution expense. Now you have, if any partner has to receive remuneration for work of dissolution or for any other task he has done, or he accepted to pay the dissolution expense on his from his side, then we have to give remuneration. So again here we are going to write the journal dissolution expense account debit, realization account debit to partners capital account. So once again we have credited partners capital account more with whatever the amount. Now after doing all these adjustments, close the account. Two possibilities are there. Either you may have income more than the expense. You are going to get the profit. That is to be known as a distribution of profit and loss of realization account. Your credit total is more. Write on the debit side. Find the difference. That difference is your profit to be distributed among the partner in their P&L ratio. So here partners capital account to be credited. So journal entry become realization account debit to partners capital account. If you have current, then current. If you have that is a current method or a fixed method, whichever capital account you have, accordingly you have to post into capital account. Now either this is possible or you may have this entry. Okay, when your expenses are more than income, it means you have loss. Here, whatever the difference arise, that is to be distributed among the partner as per P&L ratio. So again, distribution of the loss among the partner as per P&L ratio. Your journal entry become partners capital account debit to realization account credit. In this manner, as per the first method, the realization account is to be prepared like this. Normally, they do ask as a short note, what do you mean by realization account, and explain. If the short note is for the 3 marks or a 4 mark question, then you have to write what is realization account. You have to mention in brief the methods of realization account, and without fail you have to draw the specimen. So in this manner you have to do this question, or else this chapter is meant for the small question of 3 mark or 4 mark. They may ask you MCQ, they may ask you journal entry, they may ask you that write true or false. Everything going to be based on what today we have discussed. You must have a concept, clear idea about the journal and what to be debited, when to be debited, why to be credited. All ideas should be clear. So this is what about our chapter number 7, dissolution, realization concept. I hope you understood. Be with us, learn more and more, share the videos with your friends and like, subscribe the videos. Thank you.